Morecambe and Wise gave us The Magnificent 2, Anton Deck served up Alien Autopsy, but what can we expect from Britain's newest comedy duo on the big screen?
Lesbian vampire killers.
Yep, the movie that, according to the tagline, has it all. After finding fame with Gavin and Stacey, their stint on the Brits, not to mention a sketch show, James Corden and Matthew Horne continue their bid for world domination with this spoof.
I think you could use a distraction, and you can say what you like about me, but you cannot deny I am incredibly distracting.
Some might say annoying.
Although it didn't come easy, as when it first came along many moons ago, it lost its funding.
There were points in the last 2 years where this film was just dead in the water. You know, it felt like, I certainly felt like, well, I thought, well, maybe we missed the chance to do it, you know. And then Steve Clark Hall, who produced the film, came on board, who's a brilliant producer, and it felt like he really grabbed the film by the scruff of his neck and said, we are going to get this film made. And that coincided with Gavin and Stacey starting to do better, and I guess us both becoming more well known, and then it was happening, and the money was there.
The plot really needs no explanation. But here's a quick one anyway. Lads go on weekend away, lads bump into busload of pretty girls, lads find out town is overrun by bloodsuckers. With its tongue firmly in its cheek, the adventure pays homage to Hammer films of yesteryear.
I was a fan of horror movies, and there was a moment when I was about 11, I think, and I watched The Omen 2, and of course The Lost Boys as well, which is a big movie for me, for our generation, my generation, I suppose. So it was good to be involved in something that married what James and I do with something that we don't do, that I had an interest in.
Even the actresses starring as the ladies of the night thought it was a bit of a joke though.
First, when we got the script, I think all of us we wanted to sack our agents, thinking they'd sent us porn. Yeah. But then once we'd read it, it actually wasn't brave at all. It was a bit of a no-brainer, don't you think?
And it was a fantastic cast.
Yeah.
You know, it was like Paul McGann on board.
OK, so as the pair rightly point out themselves, it's not going to win any Oscars.
Listen, your friend's arrival in our hamlet today is no coincidence. It's divine intervention.
But there are more than a few cheap laughs.
Christ, that thing is rock solid.
The effects are decent, Horne and Corden are likeable, and all in all, it's pretty slick. So you can't really argue with a film that does exactly what it says on the tin.
Get in.